Hi, my name is Rob Barrett and you're watching Cooking for Dads. It's football season, or party season if you will, and I'm going to show you how to make healthy wings that are better than deep fried. I promise you, I guarantee it. These are really good, super easy, and really healthy. Here's how you do it. Now these are wings that you can get at a restaurant or at a grocery store if you will, and they're about 50 cents to maybe even 75 cents a piece. If you make them fresh yourself, you can get them for about 25 cents a piece. So not only are they better, they're cheaper too. So go get wings, get fresh wings. Try not to get frozen wings. These have never been frozen. They come fresh to the grocery store. You can also get them when they're already cut apart, but if not, I'm going to show you how to cut them apart. Basically, take your big sharp knife and cut them right between the knuckle, just like that. Little butchering here. It's cheaper if you get them like this than if they're already cut. Right between the bones. So it's to go pretty easily. If you hit something too hard, you know you missed it. These I do not eat. It really helps to have a sharp knife. I found these Mac knives are just incredible. If you're looking for something that's a little higher quality, check these puppies out. I've been doing this show for 2 years and I've never cut myself. You can watch the tapes. But I did get this knife and it's so sharp that within 5 minutes I had nicked myself because I just wasn't quite ready for how fast it goes through. But they are great once you get used to them. Make sure you wash your hands early and often when you're working with poultry. We're going to make a quick flour mixture. What the secret of this recipe is baking powder. What it does is it makes it rise up a little bit, the flour part, and makes it really crispy. So we're going to add flour and a little bit of baking powder. First of all, if you're making about a dozen to 2 dozen wings, get a cup of flour. Doesn't have to be exact. This is not Martha Stewart here. 1 cup of flour. Put that in a big plastic bag. You can do a bowl or something if you can't get these bags, but it's so easy for coating chicken in these bags. Then a half spoonful of baking powder. It's kind of a rising agent. There, that much, that goes in. Spoonful of salt. And then some cracked pepper. All right, close that top. And shake it around and combine it all up. Make sure you seal the top. Okay, that is nice and combined. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees. You should have done that at the very beginning, but do it now rather than not. Get a cookie sheet. Get parchment paper. Put parchment paper on top of that cookie sheet. Then you're going to take your bag and put your wings in them and shake them around. Just like this. Drop those puppies in. Seal it up. Give them a good shake. Then we're going to take them out, shake off the excess flour. Lay them out on this cookie sheet. Make sure they're not touching. And that is all there is to it. Okay, instead of deep frying them, we're just going to brush them with a light coating of olive oil. You can also use canola oil or peanut oil, but this will give them a little crispiness and also a little bit of that oil taste without having been dredged through the entire deep frying process. So just pour a little bit in, take your brush, and just brush them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hit them with just a little extra bit of pepper. All right, we're going to put these in the oven for 20 minutes, pull them out, flip them over, and cook them for another 20. 450 degrees. When these come out, we're gonna add a sauce, and you can add your favorite barbecue sauce, whatever you want. I'm gonna show you how to make a really easy teriyaki sauce that tastes really good on wings. You're gonna do equal parts of sugar and soy sauce with a little ginger. That's basically it. Equal parts soy sauce, sugar, and then a little ginger. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of sugar. This is the correct way of measuring it. Use the coffee dispenser for it and just pour it into a 1/4 cup like this. Then a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, also measuring it the right way in a dry measuring cup. This is just to show you it doesn't have to be perfect, as obviously this is not. That, pour that in, swirl that around. Eventually we want all that sugar to dissolve in the soy sauce. Now we're gonna add a little bit of ginger. I'm gonna cut up just about a spoonful's worth and toss it in. Just tiny little slices. You can also use about half this much of dried ginger if you want. And toss that in. Give it a swirl. We're gonna put it on high until it boils. Let it boil for 30 seconds and put it on low for about 3 minutes. At the beginning, I'm gonna stir this until that sugar dissolves. We don't want the sugar to be on the bottom and to kind of burn. So it boils pretty fast. I'm gonna give it a little stir. Let it get to a full boil. Look at that, it's kind of cool. All right, that's enough. We're gonna put that on low. Give it a little swirl around. Let that simmer for just a couple minutes and then we're done. Once 3 minutes is up, turn it off and it'll thicken up all by itself. All right, 20 minutes is up. We're gonna flip them over. First of all, check how much the baking powder has puffed up the breading and made it nice and crispy. Isn't that cool? All right, we're gonna flip them over. If I can get them out. Oh yeah, look at that. This is exactly how you want them to look. And they get nice and crispy on the other side. Yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. All right, back in for another 20 minutes. All right, these puppies are done. Pull them out. Oh man, look at that. What I'm gonna do is put them on paper towels, let them soak up some extra juice, extra grease, if you will. There we go. Let them sit for just a minute or two and let some of that extra grease go into the paper towels. Then we're gonna add the sauce and we are done. Okay, we're gonna put our wings into the bowl. Look at the oil that sopped up. That's oil we're not eating. We're gonna get our sauce. Now if you want, you can remove those ginger pieces. I kind of like to leave them in. But if you don't want to, take a fork and get them out. Then all you're gonna do is take your sauce, or any sauce you want, pour it over the wings and stir them up. Stir to combine. And that is all there is to it. If you want, add a little sesame seeds to kind of give it a little extra crunch. So that's it. These are super healthy, about as healthy as a wing can be, and they taste just as good as deep fried, I guarantee it. I'm Rob Barrett. You're watching Cooking for Dads. Cook well. It is worth it. Now, if you have trouble eating wings, like my wife does, there's a new way kind of going around the web. Chef John is showing us how to eat these. What you want to do is pull off this cartilage on the top, and then you want to pull out at least one bone and maybe two. So grab one of the bones and twist it like that. Pull that puppy out. And if you can, grab that second one and pull that out. Or you can eat it just like this. So if you have one bone out, it's really easy to eat. Let me try again. Pull off that cartilage. Twist one bone out. Oops. Twist out that second bone. And then you can just pound it. Okay, this is cameraman Tim. He is unbiased.
Crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. This is the best job in the world.
It's kind of like an igloo if you're a polar bear. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Wow, these are just fantastic.
Aren't they good? Here, you can say that.
I don't even like wings.
Look, my wife is giving us a testimonial.
I don't even like wings.
But these are good.
Okay, should I start over? These are fantastic. Really, really good. And I don't even like wings. Have I been missing out on wings like all my life?
You have. Now watch this. These are the ones.